this is live and you guys didn't know I was coming on. So I was like, didn't keep my word. My word was I was going to have a schedule, but in the middle of coming on, and I think what's going to happen is I'll just probably come on a little bit every day, just even a little bit. However, this really is just to touch base. I went to bed in my closed pajamas yesterday, and I didn't feel good. So I'll just touch briefly on that, not to perpetuate feeling unwell. And I might see it, I'm not fully up, but I'm up. I've been up. I've been up early. I slept a lot yesterday, rested a lot yesterday. And what's kind of going on is, first I have to apologize. I was starting to rave about the HempWorks product, which I think can be a good product for a lot of people. And don't retract that the coffee tasted good, or that when I tasted the tincture I had, it seemed fine. But I also know that I have very sensitive to certain foods. Like I can't drink it all, or I'll get so sick. I get so sick. I get food poisoning. So mostly when I have reactions, if I'm not sure, it'd be like food poisoning. It's really bad. Sometimes it's really bad, like you just want to die, and sometimes it's really bad, like you're so glad it's not as bad. So anyway, I had that reaction with the product, and I'm sorry. So I'm not going to sell it because I can't. I realized if I believed in the product, I probably could sell it and advocate it for others. But where it's not going to be a value in my life, I'm not going to hold to it. And because I feel like there'll be other ways for me to attract money and have money and make money and be helpful in the world, which was really my art, and just sharing some truths that as I stumble upon or relive them or find them, I want to give them to you. And as a voice of awareness or peace or harmony, delight, and also because I do believe a part of me, I'm not from this planet, and yet I've never lived into those complete special gifts and abilities. I do know there's been something special about me when I walk in a room and people look at me, or people are really jealous of me, or something like that, especially like when I was a little younger. And I was like, I didn't act it, but I like a lot of times had like a certain, the acceptable Playboy body and all that stuff, and or close to it, and people were like staring at me. But I didn't really appreciate it or care because it kind of frightened me, and I never thought that you should be liked solely about your looks. You should be just accepted anyway, whether you're skinny or fat or got lots of pimples or wrinkles, or you should just be loved for existing in the world. And I don't always have that experience. I know what it's like to be prejudiced against, and I know what it's like to have my own fear or block to be prejudiced against others. So I kind of want to come on and say, as I've learned, I want to be that light for others. But today's kind of an important day. It's considered Inauguration Day in the United States. And some people are super worried. In fact, I just got this little alert that Spiritually Raw is going to be live in 30 minutes in the 5D chat. And I like them. Those are the people I'm under if I were selling the HempWorks. But I don't know. I feel like they're super, super really nice people. They give everyone a chance all over the world and talk. I also feel like they haven't found their groove to what really, like you can interview a lot of people and they all have truths, or they all have a bit of the truth, and you can start to adopt, and you can start to get mixed up if you listen to so much. And yes, you want to be discerning and take what works. So I'm kind of doing like an alignment thing here, like that. But you can listen, and maybe your own belief system hasn't shifted completely, or you can get mixed up. You can listen to Abraham Hicks saying, really go with that. And then you can listen to the Divine Openings with Lola Jones. And while they're both saying really cool stuff, you can't be in two places at once fully be committed, because there's going to be just a little bit of a difference that will just not keep you in that full alignment. It's like you knowing for you what your truth is, and you living from there, and you just accepting others, what they're bringing in to the equation to add to the whole. Jason Shirka gave a really nice he started to speak to Lori Ladd. I did not see the first part. There's a second part. I forget what it's called. I can look it up for a second. Um, he, what were they talking? They were talking about just basically staying in balance and how to handle these times and blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to pull up on the notifications. I think they're on here for me. Yeah, they were talking about darkness to light. That was part one. So I don't need to see part one right now. Darkness to light. And so they did one darkness to light yesterday, and then they did a follow up as well. Let's see, she did 8 hours ago with this first part of darkness to light, and that was on Instagram Live. I don't know. I still got it. Came up on YouTube, and then there was something else that they did that I guess was today. Part two. That was 12 hours ago. So the other one said 8 hours ago. I don't know the way it came in. 12 hours ago. No. Part two. 12. It says part two was 12 hours ago. So apparently I'm not getting it the right way. But he said this really cool thing about being awake and just being aware and staying bright and being you, but staying as positive and being you in it. And as I would say, like just create what you want. And even for me, it's like creating from that place, like doing your best to see it, what parts you can without creating disbelief, feeling that goodness of, wow, even if it wouldn't be nice, or it's have a little, even if it's like a little bit of a conversation with that person that you feel will be instrumental to your business or life or home, or feeling that what would it be like to live in your Florida home or your mountaintop home in Utah or Montana or the UK, where whatever. Just, and if you can't even do that much, it's more like feels really good. It feels really smooth and really happy, and everything's wonderful. And I don't know how, but it's just so great how it falls into place. And wonderful things are happening for me, and good things are happening, and I'm able to uplift the world. And wow, that money showed up unexpectedly. Or what makes me smile? Is it your cat, your dog, your kid? Is it just eating popcorn? Is it just the way your hair might fall, or like the music you might listen to that just uplifts you? And stay in that for a few moments and let it go. And then throughout the day, as if you're challenged, bring in a good thought. It's a practice to remind yourself that you are powered by the stars, and that you are more powerful than we were ever taught. And the thing is, you don't want to keep 1 minute manifest a house, 1 minute manifest a guy or girl, 1 minute manifest your vacation, 1 minute manifest be on the plane, 1 minute manifest get a great body, 1 minute. Our time here is to enjoy our process, but it can come in a lot quicker. I don't think it has to come in really slow, but you don't want your Sleep 6 boat, your Jaguar car, your vacation and have to get to the airport, your brand new hairdo, brand new body, your brand new food, your brand new refrigerator, brand new house, like this all to show up in a pile in your driveway, because it would be like super overwhelming to sort all those 6 and 20 things. Just like when I gotta really like fix my room. Like today, like yesterday, I just couldn't. Yesterday I was flat out. The allergic reaction, I was just flat out. I needed to sleep. I needed to just make the bed not flip, and I just needed to be still. And even today, there's a little bit of wonkiness going on. So I just want to say, like, stay bright. So the analogy of Jason Shirker was going into, let's picture the ocean, right? So, and you can go back, but I'll just try to say it real. So we have oceans on the planet, whatever their names, but some are really warm, some are really cold. Some parts are not as warm, and some parts are not as cold, but you still have like that which would be in a much more warmer tropical area. So when you go in, the water feels like just an easy, smooth bath water. And some people might be too warm for you, but some people it's really just the right temperature. And then there's a really, really cold, and those people go like jumping in the water first of the year. It's like their group they do, and they do say there's a benefit to jumping in that really cold water and coming out to your body, how it just zaps all your nerve endings and makes you like almost be reborn again. But the ocean itself is made up of all these trillions upon trillions and gazillions of drops of water, but it all makes up the ocean. So collectively and consciously, it could be like God. God is like infinitesimal, golden, gigantical, forevermore, everlasting, or call it universe, spirit, source, infinite mind. And we're all little drops in that huge consciousness, and even the collective of the planet, we're little drops of water in this big ocean. So to lend to our positivity and staying as bright as possible lends to that expansion of what's happening in the ocean. Because eventually, no matter what you call an ocean, it's all connected somewhere, somehow, through streams and everything. So if we can hold our own alignment and as much good thoughts, whatever they are for you, for that moment, which may change the next moment, which may change the next moment, and the next moment, oh, and now. That's okay. We're supposed to navigate ourselves from the point of what feels good. And if we are committed to tasks that don't feel as good, and there's different reasons for that, there can be multi-layered, we do the tasks the best we can, which is as much bright intention as we can. And while we're doing that task, still bring in something that's of lightness and positivity, so that we will not, we will be able to do that task and finish it as completely as possible. And there are times we are not supposed to complete a task. Sometimes the point of the task in doing it is to say, I realize it's not for me, and I have to revisit talking to the person and renegotiate, or just step back, or face the consequences, whatever that is, because the consequence is too high not to follow what feels innately right for me. No judgment, don't even have to describe, don't even have to come up with a definition. It's just you being honorable to you, because when you are the brightest light in your world, that light grows and touches other people who need to have your specialness show up in their field and add to their field to uplift them, or to complement what they were thinking, or to perhaps open their eyes in that moment that they're ready, or maybe even just be there for a later date that they might be touched by your special light, because it's going to be everywhere anyway. I had a friend just message me about, she was feeling very disheartened and disillusioned about this inauguration. And quite frankly, I don't feel that you're going to be seeing a real inauguration. I don't know yet. I'm not on the TV yet. I haven't gone anywhere else because I still have to brush my teeth. And I think I'm going to leave these clothes on. Just wash my face a little, put on my special. I have these jewels I went to sleep in, but I put my special earrings on. And I just said, you just stay bright and keep your lovely smile. And I just think we're either going to see a fake inauguration, just due to the laws that are really in place, and due to the real Constitution, and due to what really went on that mainstream media just did not show you, because they're involved. And again, if you haven't heard, or someone, or just to support you, all our institutions, medical, every educational system, big and little, many got many. I mean, me, who's about to order from evil Amazon, I don't think somehow that word was going to, because I was going to order some stuff. I'm going to tell you what's going to order. One thing that pertains to this. All these things we've relied on in Walmart, and I haven't gone to Walmart for a while. It gives me a headache. But all these places, they have been placing people from the bottom to the top. And most of those people at the top are related in bloodlines. It's just a fact. And some that aren't related in bloodlines get upgraded to be related into the bloodline. And then there's just picking on, I mean, they actually, I was understanding that they can go to our own lineages. They bad guys, they can study us, our parents, and the background. And they guesstimate which one of us might be watched, so they could bring us up into the negativity and to some of the evilness. And they'll even watch, just in case you've been someone even from a lower, economics birth, and they'll watch the progression of the dad or the mom in their business, or they'll watch you, if you happen to be out of that struggling arena or not, in what college you go to, or what your potential is, where your direction was, where your skills to set desires might be wanting to be placed. And they'll watch, because if they're able to use you at the lower levels to infiltrate you and program your mind, and or bring you up to bring others up in that kind of illegal manipulated, programmed, and even the horror satanic parts. Now, again, you may not believe in the satanic rituals or Satan or that people could be capable, but let's just agree to disagree, or let's just know in the political arena, which governs all these institutions and makes some laws, and we agree to it because either we don't know better or we're asleep, or we don't care because we're too busy trying to get ahead ourselves. All those batty nod, mischievous, delinquent, dastardly acts are all connected to politics and to institutions of control. The most evil or warped or negative lies, deceit, control issues are all connected to the systems that seem to govern us by agreement, because we really haven't been paying attention because we're busy. We got to get the kids. We got to pay attention to the grandkids. We got to do our life. We have to relax. We have to watch a special show. We have to get to work. We have to get to vacation. We have to save money. We have to spend money, save money. We're just all caught up in a little bit of the rat race. Maybe some not so bad as others, because I don't watch the television. And I used to wonder about that, where was training to be an actress. And I used to wonder, like, I really, other than maybe for a long time watching like biography and people about their lives, I really didn't watch a lot of television. And sometimes I watched TV just to watch a show and hear the script of what was being played out. So I would interpret if I liked the characterization of the star playing that role. Or sometimes, even though friends were with me and they were chatting over the freaking story, I needed to hear the words, because if I could close my eyes and hear the words, and I believed the words to be true as they told a story, and I could feel how the words came across, I would know that's a good script. Like, that would ring true to me. Otherwise, I'd go, something's missing here. They missed something in the dialogue. But people, sometimes when you're watching movies with people, they're talking over you or they're reacting as if it's real anyway. And I needed to be quiet. So a lot of times I just watch movies by myself, because then I could have the best time. I could watch it for enjoyment, and I could watch it for a critical evaluation as a artist person, for me, to see if it was like truly a good film, or it was like, man, they just picked. Notice how they pick, right? And if you've been on the planet for a while, you notice, however you like, there seems to be this thing of a club of who was getting in. Like, because you very well know that star doing this thing, that there's all these other unknown actors that you've seen in your community or movie of whatever, and they would have been just as good and maybe better to be in that role. And right, and then there is that star system. If you don't know, like in the day when you, God bless her, who's croaked now, I'm sure she's evil, Jennifer Lopez. I know, freaking beautiful, seems so whatever, evil, dirty. However, so the stars sign contracts as you get higher. I'm contracted for the next 3 years to do these 7 movies. I get to pick 3 I want to do myself, but the rest, the studio or who's ever in the contract, gets to pick for me what movies I have to be in. They pick for me, and they hand me 1 or 3 scripts of their choice, and I have to pick. That's part of the contract to keep that gazillion millions dollars going. It's just how it is. So it was a real circle of keeping them conditioned and in that circle of dubiousness and decadent, deceiving evil. All right. So basically, this was coming on to say, I know I promised you talk about HempWorks, and I just couldn't. I can't go there. So I left it. I left in the comments or the description. I left my website, current website. I left my website. I left my Etsy shop. I did an apology for not being able to do HempWorks. I'm sending the products back. And as soon as I find something else, I'll let you know. I mean, I'm actually going to still be talking about science, crystals, my art. And again, I'm ordering a tripod so that I can actually talk about what I'm doing and show you some things and talk about things, but show you. And then I'm going to have I have someone his name is Eunice. He's cool. And I'm gonna like learn how to edit so I could put, you know, something together, vlog, and if it's not in real time, just put it together, like some of the art thing and then some of have it be there and talking thing. I'll figure it out, but I'm close. And I guess I'm gonna do StreamYard, but I'm gonna do the one where I can do a continuous loop of certain ways of how to get in touch with me and your comments, or if I can help you, or if you have a fundraiser, or maybe if I have a fundraiser or something to make contributions to the planet. I understand now Chiquita Banana has something about promoting artists that if you send in a sticker and the artist is signed up with Chiquita, I have to look them up and they'll help promote your work on stickers. But I already have stickers, but you know, I'm just finding my way. So I guess I'll end now. I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna actually fix my hair a little better. And you know, I hope to hear from you. Let me know how things are going if you choose to respond. Like, let me know how you're thinking about the political climate, or how you're feeling about your life, or whatever. And in time, you know, I probably will do a live and do the split thing and have some people come on, do like that invitational Zoom. I'll figure that all out. But I'm not going to stop having a channel. It feels really right now to be out there in the world and say a few things. I think I'm really glad that I did order a green aventurine. So it'll be the heart that'll be green with the properties of green aventurine, because the heart chakra is green. It's just my art also has a pink heart. So you will find them on my journals, and I'm going to sell them separately. Right now they're $9.99, and that includes shipping. So I hope that's okay. This is just a type of wire. I mean, I've had copper wire and I've had this, and maybe I'll end up just doing copper wire, but I have to look back if this is like a type of a copper wire that's silver, or silver wire. I'm not up with it yet to really know the difference. I know copper is better for the body, which is what my earrings are, and I'll probably be wearing rope. I don't know. I'm hoping this is just like a heavy rope. I'm in dialogue with the jeweler, whose earrings I bought, and I got to be more specific about, because she answered me back, but I need to move forward, more fine tuning. I don't think I'm going to be as great of a jeweler or a jewelry maker as her, but I just will offer a few things. I know she was really lovely. She's just so. Her name is Lori. She's really nice. Oh, okay. So have a great day. It's already at 22 minutes here, so I want to keep you. I kind of want to keep my talks down a little bit low too, so you're not like all day like, listen to this person. Have a beautiful day. Happy Wednesday in every way. And I really think we're just looking big inauguration. Goodness is in the air. We're not going to go. We're already kind of in that little bit of that socialism and getting a taste of it. Please stay bright, stay light. That is not what you want. Eventually, we do want the dollars of the world coming into us, or however we're going to barter. But you don't want to be dependent on a system, because eventually, if that were the way, you would have to keep up to task, and at some point there's going to be something you're not going to be able to agree, and they're going to get us. So you don't want that kind of. If you were talking directly to anybody who lived through anything or knew anything about Nazi Germany and the concentration camps, or before the Berlin Wall came down, or the goodly people in China who've been suppressed and things are taken from them and people are just grabbed and you never see them again, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't choose socialism willingly. You wouldn't choose to give your beautiful freedom away and your connection to God and all that's good away. You wouldn't do it. My little coyote heart just loves you. Blessings to you. You have a fun day. Lean toward the fun. Thank you.